Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the...
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. They've got his man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 40. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Anthony Harris on the tackle. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. That's good for 28 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll set up a throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Antonio set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 47 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Back to throw. A deep ball for Gurley. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that... a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away. And
that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley, 29 yards. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Evans once again the intended receiver, and it's second down. They'll look to throw here. A deep ball for Gurley. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Todd Gurley. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Gurley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
He sets to fire deep. And this is caught for touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are able to add on to their first half lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw now on first down. A deep ball for Gurley. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdowns, and the Falcons are able to and following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. We'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Touchdown! So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their... About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting it.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of control.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. A deep ball for Gurley. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And that is caught. Touch. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. What a difference a year makes so far, at least. These guys last place in their division a year ago. Looking like they're going to move to 1-0 right now.
Not really unusual in the NFL.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. Airing this one out for Evans. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Now Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. A deep ball for Gurley. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, 46 yards. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No.
A leap in, he's got it! He got it! And they finally get him down at the other 46. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They win. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their lines. Is the pickup good for a first down for the Falcons? Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. He's at the 40, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He took a shot, couldn't connect. Mike. Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Kaepernick Reddick looking to throw. Wide open receiver complete. So close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. And
he will get into the end zone. Another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now.
That's caught at the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll look to throw. A deep ball for Gurley. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.